It's tough. We launched a couple of years back USYS University, with the goal to be a community resource center for all things about soccer. It doesn't matter if you play for us or you play for, any of the other organizing members. We want there to be an area where if you need some information to better yourselves as a player, coach, referee, parent, to be able to go there. And as I travel around the country and you go to a lot of games, you constantly hear, about the sideline behavior of parents. And 99% of the parents aren't malicious when they walk up to the field. They're not there designed to go and yell and scream at the referee or the player or the opposing players or the coach, whatever it is. They just get caught up in the moment. And a lot of it is the fact that many of the loudest screamers never really were a high performance player themselves. So they don't necessarily understand the rules. So part of the educational format has to be, to teach the rules. And from my perspective, I would love for every parent to go through a referee course. Get out there and referee once or twice so you can actually see the game through a different lens. Because what we don't see and what we don't celebrate is, for every time we call on a referee and question whether or not they made the right call, there are a dozen calls that the referee doesn't make, and it's a good non-call to let the flow of the game continue. And we don't, most parents don't realize that some referees and their non-calls are actually better than some of the bad calls they may have made. And they just don't get that aspect of the game. They're just not close enough to it, or they never experienced it at a high performance level. And so if we can really focus on that from an educational standpoint and really help parents understand the rules and the nuances of the game, it might help. It's not going to, you're never going to get rid of the screamers on the sideline. But you like to think there'd be enough people around them to say, you might not have wanted to scream that